Look, I have very little problem with people deciding to cover their own eyes or plug their own ears on the internet, so long as they understand what they're doing and they're not blindly subscribing to some kind of malicious block list that's used to blacklist people en masse. If you want to put blinkers on, go right ahead. That makes you a loser, but you should be free to be a loser, and I don't feel any great need to oppose you doing that. And even if I were to publicly object to it, it's too late really. The practice is too ingrained. For example, it is part of the foundation of the online atheist community, where personalities like Steve Shives and The Amazing Atheist utilize anti-harassment tools such as Twitter's block feature in order to create a safe space of comfort and agreement, free from commentary that upsets them or might change them in any way. And it is their goddamn right to do so. Just as it is their right to cover themselves in bubble wrap if the carpet seems too hard, or the slight movement of air in their home makes them feel like they might get knocked over. No, that is not a problem for me. When it becomes an issue though, is when people start demanding that I wear bubble wrap, that I tape pillows to my head, or that, instead of individuals being able to filter the internet to their personal taste, I be made to have a filter applied to everything I may see. And unfortunately, alongside niche products for safe space seekers, like the chat site Candid, comes a further push to make the entire internet into a safe space. And a key way some are trying to achieve this is by equating online interaction with face-to-face interaction, and calling certain things you can do online violence, or to be more precise, cyberviolence. And so, in today's cyberviolence video, we'll be looking at a Canadian video about cyberviolence. That's pretty meta, dude. And by meta, I don't mean metastatic, like the infantilizing cancer spreading through our society. Alright, let's roll the clip.
This is my real life.
Holy shit, what have you been feeding to the Twitter bird? Or perhaps that's just his chromosomally enriched cousin. And come on, you're not fooling anyone. Where's the Tumblr logo?
A lot of it is online. My friends, homework, news, it's where I connect with what I love.
Okay, yeah, sure, it's real. It's part of your real life. I have all that stuff online too. But when people say it's not real life, they're not saying, it's imaginary, it doesn't exist, the internet is a hallucination. What they're saying is, the context changes the impact of the communication. If an egg on Twitter is like, fuck you, die, it's not the same as if someone gets up in your face in real life and says, fuck you, die. It's very, very different. Just as it's different if a friend jokingly says, fuck you, die. There is some stuff online that really, really sucks though. Getting hacked and having private stuff spread, having your identity stolen, people getting your payment info for stuff and stealing your cash.
But here's where it gets hard. When my ex threatens to share a private picture of me online if I don't share more.
That is pretty legit as well. If someone's got fucking pictures of you and they're trying to pressure you into giving them more, presumably lewd pictures, fuck them intensely. Look, that guy should have his knob grabbed, the end of it, the urethral opening, a nice stiff bit of card in there. You put one end there and slowly slide it down like a credit card. You know what, maybe I was wrong about this video and they're gonna provide decent examples of shitty stuff that can happen to you using technology. Stuff that really should be fought.
People say I should kill myself after talking about my depression openly online.
Never mind. Yeah, that's kinda nasty, but you dumb fuck, if you talk about something publicly, if you publish writing online and give people a space to respond, and there are some responses you don't want, just writing, just expression of what they want to happen or what they think, you're a fucking idiot. You're dumb. The solution for you is to limit what responses you can get in your little corner of the internet, not to prevent everyone in the world from behaving in a certain way online. Fuck right off, little girl. Come back when you understand how sinister it is to want that level of control and power to be exerted over everyone, with regard to commentary on published writing. Or, you know what, even better instead, please make an Amazon wishlist that I can use to give you gifts from, and put some rope on it.
When someone posts that I'm not a real girl because I'm trans.
Oh well, too bad. People should be able to say that, just like they should be able to say, I'm not a real man because I shave and don't grow a beard. Or, you're not a real woman because you don't shave and have a beard. And also a dick.
When I get shamed for what I'm wearing.
Like I said last time, I wear Crocs. You just gotta deal with it. Welcome to the real world. People just don't understand good shoes.
When someone says my skin is too dark,
It hurts. Really bad.
It makes me feel unsafe.
Well, if your skin really is too dark, wear dark clothing too and stand in front of a dark wall when you feel in danger.
This isn't something I can ignore or brush off.
It's not just trolling or bullying or kids being kids.
It's violence.
No, it really isn't. If someone comes up to you and says, your skin is too dark, that's nasty, rude, maybe even racist. But if they say it, would you be justified in slugging them in the face? If they're being violent toward you, I'd say you are. In this situation, if someone comes up and says your skin's too dark, no way, you can't just punch them in the face with it. That's sort of a litmus test for violence. There are probably exceptions, but I think it works pretty well. Would this action, if directed toward me, justify a violent response? Is it something where I would be in the right if I decided to defend myself using violence? Works for credible, imminent threats of violence too. Doesn't mean this stuff doesn't suck, but it's not violence. No. Get bent.
It's not okay.
Telling us to stay offline to stay safe is like telling us to stay home so we don't get attacked.
No, if we're talking about comments online, you're simply just not unsafe. If you can't get your head around that and you want to sterilize everything, then yeah, just fuck off the internet. There are more than enough filtering tools already that you will never have to see anything you don't want to see. If you're unwilling to use them and you want everyone else to conform to what you want, the answer is to leave. Get the fuck out.
Either way, we're isolated and blamed for the problem.
And many people think it's just strangers who do this stuff, but that's a myth. It's also people I know,
People I go to school with.
My ex.
some of the people who call themselves my friends.
Great, so we're talking about known quantity. Is there any social media site where you can't just block these people if you know which people it is who are going to cause you problems? Is there any social media site that doesn't have the option to set your account up in a way that you only have contact with the people you want to have contact with? Don't try to control everyone because you have shit friends, little girl. And you know what? Maybe you're the problem. Just saying, you are Canadian.
We should be able to go online without violence.
Great news! You're gonna love this! It's impossible to go online with violence. Your fight is already won. You can stop now. Please.
When cyber violence happens, these are the things I tell myself.
It's not my fault.
No. What you should be telling yourself when cyber violence happens is that I better remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Huh?
Breathe.
Have you ever been roasted so intensely that you forgot how to breathe?
I'm not alone.
Hashtag end cyberviolence. Trend it. It's too late though, I already did. It used to be a separate channel, now these videos are over here. You're late to the party, my dear. But I do like how it illustrates that blocking is a tool for small, weak children to use.
Tell somebody.
Maybe don't take that advice. If you call your friend and they're not a freak, the response isn't going to be, "Oh, I'm sorry, an egg insulted you on Twitter." It's just going to be wheezing, hysterical, screeching laughter. Or at least that's what would happen if you call me. What would happen if any of you guys watching got called by a friend and they told you they were being harassed on social media?
Treat myself.
Okay, nail polish, chocolate, music as treats. But what the fuck is this? Some sort of wicker dildo? That doesn't seem like a treat at all.
This is everyone's problem. Here are a few things people can do to help.
Stop blaming me.
Never. This is all your fault. Wow! Shots fired.
Treat cyberviolence as a crime that should be taken seriously.
No. Again, no. Maybe in some instances I'd give you bullying. But to be like, it's not bullying, it's violence. Fuck off. No, it isn't. Someone said kill yourself on the internet. That's violence. That should be a crime.
Teach people about consent.
I don't know where this came from, but I've got you now. No means no is rape culture. Don't you know nowadays only written yes means yes? Maybe, maybe not. Depends on the context. Do I have permission to use this video? No. Does that make this cyber violence? Wait, Yes, but no, not in the way they're saying.
Collaborate with social media sites to protect us.
And there we go, ladies and gents. Besides missing a word here, they didn't include to. This is always the real goal of this shit. The folks in charge of initiatives like this tend to either want new social media that clamps down on speech they don't like to start and spread, or social media that's already everywhere to clamp down more. And here, like with so many other efforts, they've turned to using children.
Internet is for all of us. The cost of being a woman online shouldn't be violent.
Again, good news, mates. It isn't. The cost of being a woman online is not violence, with perhaps a handful of exceptions where someone's been attacked in real life because of something they've done online, maybe. It's not the norm in any way, shape, or form.
Don't need to be offline or ignore it.
We need to press pause, take care, and take action.
Sorry, Project Slut. Project Slut rounds up children, gathers together little girls. What's their tagline? Promiscuity has no age. Oh, it's a feminist thing, of course. And do you want to know the very, very best part of this, especially for my Canadian viewers? It is government funded.